The UK government just said that wireless carriers in the country can't buy new Huawei 5G equipment after the end of 2020, and they'll eventually have to phase out all the existing 5G equipment by the end of 2027.
The best way to secure our networks is for operators to stop using new affected Huawei equipment to build the UK's future 5G networks.
This is a big decision because just in January, the UK government decided that it was okay for Huawei to be in the networks of wireless carriers here. So just 6 months later, the UK is now restricting that and saying that wireless carriers actually have to remove Huawei from their networks over the next several years. The UK is concerned about Huawei for security reasons. They say that in May, the US government put these really stiff penalties on Huawei. Basically makes it really hard for Huawei to make their 5G equipment. So the UK government is worried that Huawei might go out of business and be unable to supply UK wireless carriers with spare parts for their 5G networks.
The new US measures restrict Huawei's ability to produce important products using US technology or software. Given the uncertainty that this creates around Huawei's supply chain, the UK can no longer be confident it will be able to guarantee the security of future Huawei 5G equipment.
The US government has been pressuring its allies, and the UK is a really big one, to not install any Huawei equipment because the US government thinks that Huawei is at the behest of the Chinese government. So this is a big deal for Washington because they're going to go to other countries now like Germany and say, hey, the UK made this big decision. Do you want to be, do you want to be left behind, or do you want to join us and stand up to China and Huawei?
Make no mistake, we had an objective. We were trying to make the case, as we've made the case to every country in the world, that we think putting Huawei technology anywhere in your system is very, very difficult to mitigate and therefore not worth the candle.
Huawei says it would never spy on a foreign government or its people at the behest of any government, including the Chinese government. And if they were asked to do so, they would refuse. They say they're owned by their employees and are completely separate from Beijing.
I would like to see all the security allegations from American and some countries actually that are totally not true. Huawei actually, we comply with the highest security standard.
The UK is a really important market to Huawei. It was their first major market outside China. They came into Britain about 2 decades ago. So what they've been saying is that this would be a mistake, where we've invested a lot of money into this country, hiring a lot of people, investing in universities here. And they said that these US sanctions won't really affect your networks, at least in the short term. From a business side, this means the UK will have to look at other suppliers like Ericsson or Nokia or Samsung to replace Huawei in the country. It's hard to see what Huawei can do right now except try to keep the next dominoes from falling. And the next dominoes would be countries like Germany. If the UK and Germany says no to Huawei, then you might see a lot of other countries following their lead.